Hi, I'm Lisa and this is Ray. I'm making this video to tell Ray's story. The gray hairs may be deceiving, but he's 6 years old and he's a pit bull. He was rescued and I don't know where he came from, but he looks and acts like a pit bull.
Ray started out life with serious, life-threatening problems. At about 3 months old, he had parvo and mange, and he looked like a big bald rat. His owners, assumably, could not afford to pay for his medical expenses and dumped him. Luckily for Ray, someone cared enough to treat his medical problems. It wasn't me. At 4 months old, he had survived the parvo, but was stuck at the veterinarian living in a cage. He was healthy enough to go to a new home, but he still had a long road of treatments to recover from his severe case of demodectic mange. Hairless and covered with pustules, nobody wanted a bald, sickly puppy with possible immune system issues. His treatments required medications but also weeks of regular bathing and dipping. As a groomer, it was easy for me to do that for him to get him out of the cage and begin having a normal puppy life. So I took Ray as a foster dog, fully intending to find him a home once he looked better. Of the many foster dogs I've taken in, Ray is the only one I've kept, because he's such a good boy. I knew this when he was about 6 months old. Excited to eat, he ran to jump up on the dog food bin with a couple of metal food bowls stacked on top. Before I could stop what was about to happen, he flipped the bowls with his front feet and they fell over his head, making a big metal crashing sound. It would have been normal for him to be at least startled. But Ray just stood there, not scared a bit, looking around wondering what just happened. I just had to keep this confident dog with such a solid nervous system. It took almost a year for him to fully recover from the mange, but with a good diet and regular supplements, he's normal and healthy now. When he was about 1.5 years old, unbeknownst to me while I was at work, Ray was at home practicing his fence climbing skills. One day when I came home, with all the gates closed, Ray was gone. I did so many things to try and find him. I checked the shelter every day, placed newspaper and Craigslist ads, posted flyers and roadside signs around town.
I stopped postal carriers and talked to local vets and groomers to spread the word. I even interviewed with a newspaper reporter to get an article in the local paper. People reported sightings, I followed leads, but they were not Ray. I was heartbroken. After 3 weeks, I began to think I'd never see Ray again. Then, I got a call from Animal Control in San Diego, telling me they had my dog. I was thrilled. It was an 1.5 hours drive, so Ray didn't get there on his own. Someone took him there, and he probably jumped their fence because he knew how. Collarless, he was on the lam again. Then, Ray found an animal control officer on the street and ran up to him as if to say, "Help, I'm lost." Now I know Ray didn't understand that he had found just the right person to help him get home. It was just lucky. The officer said it was his easiest catch ever. With all the efforts I put into finding him, the only reason I got him back is because he has a microchip. Otherwise, I would never found him so far away. Make sure your dog has a microchip.
Now with my dog back home, we vowed to enjoy life. Like most dogs, Ray loves to get out and do stuff. We go on road trips, hikes, kayaking, classes. But mostly, Ray loves the beach. He especially loves playing with other dogs at the beach. He's been to dog parks, but I'm not really a fan. So we go to more out-of-the-way beaches where there's not a barrage of out-of-control dogs. Ray is always friendly with people and extremely social with other dogs. Between being a foster home for a local rescue and my many dog activities, Ray grew up socializing with many dogs. Some not so friendly at first, but I'm always there supervising, and Ray takes it in stride. A friend friend of mine is a pet photographer, and Ray has done quite a bit of canine modeling. He has an excellent stay in most any situation. We've done studio work, and he seems to know that when the camera is being pointed at him, he's supposed to pay attention and hold still. We've taken him to many locations for photo sessions. I think he's pretty handsome, but I'm probably partial. Ray knows quite a few tricks. It's cute.
Are you shy? Good. Good boy.
We have fun. Dog agility is something I do quite a lot of with my dogs, and Ray has tried his paw at agility. He was having fun even though he's not particularly talented at it. He has some minor issues with his elbows, and I had to stop doing agility with him because of the toll it would have taken on him physically over time. He thought it was pretty fun for a while. Obedience is something Ray is very good at. He does competition level obedience. He is no champion. But more importantly, I use his obedience in daily life. That's what obedience is supposed to be for. And it's what makes him such a good representative of what a pit bull can be. Using obedience regularly instills leadership, and it makes it a pleasure to take him places. Ray's most recent adventure, we'll call it, has been his torn ACL. A ruptured cruciate ligament is a major injury of the knee, but is repairable with a surgery known as a TPLO. Tibial plateau leveling osteotomy. Recuperation was extensive, including ice packs, massage, and total restriction of activity while the bone heals. He was the best patient. He had to be strictly confined for 3 months and always taken out on a leash to go potty. Physical therapy included range of motion exercises and lots of walking. We also did swimming therapy. Now that he's back to normal, we have more fun stuff to do. Ray is always friendly. Everyone is his close personal friend. He can get excited about other dogs, but he's not aggressive. Ray has met so many dogs in his life, and he's never had an altercation. Even when he got the tip of his ear bit off. I watched from a distance while the other dog lunged out and snapped at him, and he walked away. Later, I realized part of his ear was gone. Obviously, I love my dog, but there's nothing extraordinary about Ray. He's just a good dog. Like most pit bulls, he's good-natured, but without training, he would have been very badly behaved. He is not that way because of training and lots of structure in his life. The reason Ray is respectful, obedient, social, and very happy is a direct result of his practical, regular, everyday obedience. There are a lot of rules in his life. Structure and consistency. And lots of fun mixed in too. Pit bulls don't deserve their bad reputation. When you see one jumping and barking, it's probably bad behavior, not aggression. There's a big difference. They deserve to be judged as individuals the same way people do. All dogs do best with structure in their lives. Training is the key to unlocking the potential of any dog. Balancing obedience and structure with fun and affection makes for a balanced dog. And it's not necessary to do as much activity and training as I do to have a well-behaved dog.
Your dog's behavior is your responsibility. All dogs should be trained, but especially if they're powerful and strong-willed. Get them out, socialize them, and get help training them with a balanced trainer. Spend time with their dog beyond the couch. It will cultivate a better relationship and enrich their lives. And remember to treat them like dogs, not humans.
Thank you for watching Ray's story.